dry to the touch. So this is the nun one, but yeah, they're so pretty. But we're gonna do something watercolory. I'm just I decided to eat on camera. Well, to eat. You're not gonna see me. I have my pop here. Because look at that. This is Chinese food from my hometown where I grew up in Pomona. We stopped by yesterday. I have the pork and vegetable, and I ate some because this is like it was to the rim, you guys. But I woke up hungry because it's really hot here in Southern California, and and then my pop. But it's really hot, so I'm sorry that I'm eating. This is my breakfast, my German breakfast, Frühstück. Um, because it doesn't have egg, but it doesn't matter. It's not as heavy as you may think. It's actually not heavy. But when I was in Thailand, I learned to eat rice for breakfast. And since then, when it's super hot and I don't eat much during the day, I wake up hungry. And today is one of those days. Mm. Oh, yeah. So good. I added my salsa, I added everything. This was my dinner last night, but I only ate a little bit when I was eating it. And I decided, I was like, oh, well, we can chat for a bit. Hi, Marlene. I'm eating first breakfast. Breakfast of the champs. But yeah, so hang on tight. I saw PJ video this morning. Oh yeah. Hi. Oh great, Marlene, you're eating lunch because it's late. You're in lunchtime, girl. I am in brunch, so I'm eating this my lunch for breakfast or brunch. It's pork, vegetables, rice. Usually they have a bigger one of these for $3 more. And it has shrimp, beef, chicken, pork, vegetables. But I don't get that one because I don't. It's actually cheaper, but I don't eat shrimp. Usually I eat this in two shots. So yeah, we're gonna eat and chat for a bit. If you're eating breakfast like me, go get your brunch. We don't. Sometimes I eat hot dogs so too when it's hot for breakfast. I'm telling you, when I wake up hungry, that's it. I'm gonna eat something. Now I don't feel like drinking coffee either, so I do have pop here, soda, orange soda. My stepdad said he doesn't eat much during the day because it was 103 yesterday with humidity. It was super hot when I came back from LA. LA was hot too, downtown LA. It was fine. We were at the toy joint area, and yeah, it was kind of fun. And we stopped by Pomona. I saw my middle school. Oh my gosh, in the park next to it. When remember my PE teacher used to tell me, if you go to the park, I'm gonna call your parents because you already left the premises of the school. I didn't realize how that it was so close to my middle school because when I listened, my mom was like, if you give teachers a hard time, I'm gonna give you an ASS whipping, and you're going to and then when we get back, you're gonna get another one, and you're gonna do everybody else's chores. So me and my other brother, not and I had another brother, John was older than us. John used to get in trouble, and I didn't realize how close. And I saw so that my friend Rosalinda and one of my other brothers went. Two of my brothers went, and I didn't know how close it was to us. When you're a kid, you think the distances are so long, but they're not. They're shorter. We passed through there. I'm happy to report it's all cleaned up and it look a lot better than it did in the 90s, the mid 90s, late 90s when I was there. I left in 1997. Yes, I'm OLD. I'm vintage by people's. I am vintage, except people don't realize that because I don't have kids. They still think I'm younger, but I'm not. Well, I guess I'm still young at heart because when I was young, I felt really old because I'm a Capricorn. So we grew up old. But yeah. So I hope you guys' weekends. Like I said, I had a tough, not for me per se, kind of indirectly week, but so I decided to do. I was wanting the video. It took. I actually filmed it and uploaded that same Friday, and for whatever reason, it took forever in a day. I think that YouTube doesn't like that because when I upload 2 or 3 days ahead, it loves it. It uploads them really quick. But if I do it that I wanted to show the next day, it takes forever. I don't know why. But I really like what I did, the experiment that I've been wanting to do forever and a day. And they look really pretty. I'll show them to you when I'm done here. I'm not gonna finish this, obviously, um, but I was like, you know what? I'm hungry, and I'm real. You know I'm real, and it's Sunday, fun day brunch. Also, go ahead and and on the last video or whatever from our friend Fam Bowens, Lively's Lovelies. Her day is her birthday, so happy birthday! It's a big birthday for her. It's a new decade, girl. But yeah, so just because I'm sure she's not gonna post a video or anything. She also has her own page. I don't know if people on Facebook, like not her page, but she has like a what is it like what a maker something like that. I think she's the admin. Like it's her page, maker something where you like to show what you made or whatever and stuff like that. So give her a shout out today. Um, I think she was updating us like I think earlier in the month, but it might have been recorded like earlier than that. But yeah, we missed her, so yeah. Hopefully she'll be back sometime in the fall. At least 1 or 2 videos, because I still believe is busy and she's dealing with uh, some little health issues. But yeah, give her a little prayer. It's Sunday after all. I'm not. I believe in God and everything, but I'm not a religious person. But I'm telling you, today I woke up like, ooh, I need, I need prayer. I need not really for me, but for everybody around me. It's been some stuff. It's been going on ever since that eclipse. It's like, whoa. I guess I don't complain because that's a low vibe entity, but I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, people have been dealing with some stuff, and some stuff starts to show up for others. But, yeah. So, yeah, the eclipses are powerful. You might not see it right away. That's why I follow the moon phases and all that. Because it goes well. It goes well with just people in general. It's not a belief system, it's a scientific thing. When I was working at McDonald's many years ago after I left the service, I did end up in McDonald's, a franchise around here. And somebody said, I used to say, man, every like so often, people come through here really irritated. There was a time the ketchup was starting to become a shortage in McDonald's. They used to tell me, McDonald's doesn't have any ketchup? And I'm like, I'm sorry, we don't. Like, we get our shipment until Thursday. Oh my God. And I'm like, dude, just go to Stater Brothers. You have $1. It's 99 cents a bottle. Keep it in your car or in your truck. Like, stop complaining. And people used to look at me like, oh, why is she saying that? And then somebody told me around the time, an older lady, as a matter of fact, that she was a manager in the nighttime. She's like, Maria, she's like, I think it's the moon. She's like, just watch people when the moon phases start to go into full moon and see how people are like super crazy, or right before that, like in after, like they're super irritated. And when it's a new moon, it's more peaceful, so people are less irritated, but they're more complaining. And sure enough, I started paying attention, and I was like, oh my God, this is true. So every time there was a full moon and I started feeling that people were coming irritated, I just backed off and like not say anything and just like calm my senses, because at the end of the day, you can only control yourself. And yeah, that's when I was like, oh, that was the last time I was on fat. No, I did work at Jack years after that, but only for like side money. But yeah, oh, I'm getting full, you guys. I'm telling, this whole thing was up to the rim and it was only $9.99, so $10. The one that I tell you that it has everything, but I don't need shrimp. They charge it for like $14 or something like that. It's really worth it because it's like double. I'm not a much of a meat eater, but I do love pork. I love pork, baby. That's the reason I cannot become a vegetarian, you guys. Because I love pork. Pork is the only constant. I eat chicken, but I can do without. But pork, no, senor. Mm-mm. Gotta have it. I hope your Sunday is going good. I'm just filling you in on the cheese, man. I saw a lot of things around LA. When my nephew goes back, I'll just go with him. Just for kicks and giggles if I'm available. Probably he does it on the weekends. I saw Marlene, did you see? Oh Marlene, how did you like the paints from Katie? You got them finally. Woo, girl. I ordered a 30 set because the 40 set was sold out by the time I blinked, and it was in my cart. It told me, sorry, it's sold out. I'm like, ah. So I'm like, it was, for me, it was like, okay, I'm guided to get the 30 set again. I'm gonna get it. I am gonna put him on my Christy Rice palette because um because I'm gonna have more, so they're not gonna fit on the smaller tin. But that's okay, it's empty anyway. I saw, ooh, our friend PJ from the Portland Art Studio. She's knocking out those videos. She put up a video today. I saw it. She was showing us about update about um those brushes that you do like animals and stuff. I have the weird bristles. Not for movie. For movie, been giving people some gifts. We want some gifts around here. Some oil paint company. I'm an oil painter, but some oil paint company. Oh, um, that I would want to try oil paint. Hell yeah! But the oil paint exercise, I also did it. The video from yesterday. I also did it because a lot of you guys tell me that over the years that you're scared about traditional oil paint, that you don't want to use chemicals. You don't gotta use chemicals. You just gotta use something that would allow you to move the paint. Cause sometimes like Stenellier paint is fine. I can use it right out of the tube. But like Gambling and Ultrich, there no, it's harder. You have to use something non-toxic, or like I know I just been using the Gambling gel, not the Galkai, but just a regular, anything drying fast or whatever in oils is gonna have a chemical. Just remember that. Anything that thins it out, like the solvent, it's It's a chemical and it doesn't do anything. However, if it's it can catch on fire, and I know that scares people. But a lot of things, alcohol, rubbing alcohol, a lot of things on your studio probably can catch on fire that has nothing to do with oil paint. But yeah, that's been like the thing about oil paint, because oil paint is a old, very old, the oldest art form. So it scares a lot of women, and I know a lot of women see my channel. But that's another option with the oil pastels. Everybody has oil pastels. I know a lot of people don't like to grab them, but they are non-toxic. You can do that now on another layer. You can buy these RNF drawing oils that only has a little tiny bit of smell of oil paint, not very much, but it's very faint. And it has more beeswax in it. You can use the oil sticks, the ones that I use. A lot of people don't like to use that because they're messy. Okay, flies are all over, so we're gonna cut this loose. I will show you. This was our little experiment. And this one, I was very surprised. Look at, it's dry to the touch. It's still a little bit wet, but it's nowhere near, considering it has an underlayer of oil, a big of oil pastels, because I didn't just use any oil pastel. I used Sennelier. Yes, sirree. Oh, yes, sirree. We did. And I don't remember where I got these, but I want to say they're the, I gotta look for these, but I'm pretty sure I got them on Amazon because I had 6 of them. But I love the size, and these are wood panels, in case you wanted to know. But I look at that. I love that thickness, that richness, that side. Look at that. So yeah, this I was very pleased. It's our oil pastel, and it's dry to the touch. Look how pretty that is. I must have a palette, huh? I'm telling you, I have a palette. And you saw me, I just went all in. And now this one is a little bit more dry. Ooh, dry, but it's wet on the side because I decided to do the side yesterday. When look at, but I'm gonna do more. But this one is more drier. Yeah, because this one I didn't use oil pastels. But and just to let you know that RNF gold stick, drawing oil stick, or even the other one, this one takes a long time to dry, even though it's only mica. It's this is how it looks. It is a bit translucent, but it's so pretty. So if you want it darker, like a bigger one, the get the RNF oil. It's a lot more rich than this one. This one's more subtle because it's RNF drawing. But yeah, look at this, is actually, this is more than dry to the touch. I was very pleased. Look at that. Look how pretty that looks. And I always say I want to do true abstract, but it always end up turning into some sort of roses. This looks like a little base, huh? And look at, I love the little peeking stuff. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to put a little bit of magenta. And then that'll be it for this one. For this one, I muddy it up just a little because it has, remember, it has blue oil pastel on the bottom of the outer. But I think I like it. Look at, yeah, this is definitely, the outside is drying faster than one. So what happens with oil paint, it oxidizes. That's how it dries. It oxidizes by air, by natural, like, you know, just leave it out in the air. And that's how it starts curing. The correct work is curing. It doesn't dry. It is curing. And when it's thick layers, very thick layers, it will dry for months, weeks, and years. I have a painting that I did almost 2 years ago, the one that I dedicated to my German teacher. And I took it, when I went to pick it up, it was dry to the touch. But I put so many layers inside that it was still dry. My brother told me like a year and a half later. And I said, just let it be. It's right now, but it's all in September. It will, in about a month, it'll be 2 years. So that's how much it takes. So just FYI, it oxidizes. It doesn't dry. So let me put this to the side here, my food, because you're probably thinking like, man, this lady, all she does is eat and drink, so whatever. Yes, I do. Yes, sirree, I do. You know where I get my words from? Stephen A. Smith. Where he go, and actually I saw that in a movie where he goes, yes, sirree. I think it's a South thing, isn't it, Marley? It's a South slang. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys. I'm drinking soda in the morning. Yeah, I'm having brunch. Sorry. Sorry, sorry. But that's just the way that I roll. Just the way that I roll. If I'm hungry, I'm going to eat something. Blame it to Thailand back in 2018 when they eat rice at 9 in the morning. So I learned myself. I love rice anyway, but I like things that has rice, like rice pudding, stuff like that. Rice rolls with the rice wrapping. Did you know that Chef Ramsay, when he went to Southeast Asia, the only thing he couldn't, and we're talking about Chef Gordon Ramsay from the UK, the famous one, he couldn't make some rice cakes. They taught him on the fly, and he couldn't work with the rice base because it's so thin, and it's like, yeah, you have to have some sort of technique. And he was like, nope, I can't do it. I'm like, see, a renowned chef cannot even do, cannot work with rice. Can be it because it's sticky and it's like water based. But yeah, one more announcement before I put I was gonna say my coffee, but my drink down. Our friend of the channel, my friend Rosalinda, I made videos from her. She is gonna come on and join. She's had a YouTube channel, but she's not active. But she's gonna start to become active and do lives and stuff like that on YouTube. Cause I follow her on Facebook, and she's telling people from Facebook that she's gonna come on and do her lives on YouTube and stuff like that. So if you follow her, when I asked you or whatever, and actually, believe it or not, she has more followers than me. So guys, keep it going. She almost there to 1,000. She has 900 and something, and she hasn't even been active on YouTube. I'm gonna be 5 years active, and I'm still working on these. As soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm not. Which we're close. We're like 400 and some, 460 or 50 something, I think. So we're halfway there. No, a little more than, because we're not having 616. So yeah, a little halfway, little more than halfway. But guys, subscribe. And yeah, so when I get to 1,000, I'm gonna stop saying this and that. But until then, I don't know why my channel it's taking for so long. Probably because I don't edit. I don't bother to edit. I don't care. But other people's channels have gone up in the 1,000 in a matter of weeks, even by the month. So I don't know. Maybe my channel people just don't like it. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not. I'll get subscribers when I get. If I don't, then all shall live, because I live my life outside of, and I like what I'm doing. No pressure. It's fun and everything. Okay, one more drink. I'm gonna remove this, and we're gonna start watercoloring. Oh wait. So get your snacks and everything. I'm not gonna be here too long either, because maybe an hour to an hour and a half, because then my thing gets Okay, let me put it here. Okay. Let's see what I have here. Do, 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 do. I want to do one of those light wish stuff, but I'm not going to do it. I feel like we need to do some sort of mixed media, you guys. Mixed media, mixed media. We need it. Da, 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 da. Okay, sis, I can't find anything else. I'm gonna get something that I've been wanting to work on anyway. Oh, yeah. So we're gonna finally crack the visual journal that I've got for my birthday, not this year, a year ago from our friend Flamboyance. And we are gonna do mini paintings. Since this is a mixed media, they 100% cotton vellum finish. So we can, I'm gonna keep this and then one day I will take it off. But I'm gonna keep this. But yeah, you can decorate. This is actually the real, this one. So you can definitely go like this. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep this. We already know these are out of print, so if you can get one, good for you. If not, then you know they've been out of print since March of this year. I already discussed this in a previous live, so make sure you, but yeah, when you open it, you can, this is designed to take it off if you want to, and then just, this will be your actual cover. It's kind of thick actually, this. It's really nice. And see, it has another one on the back. So you know I'm not lying because it's supposed to be like this. But we're just gonna leave it for now, and then at some point I am gonna take it off and just leave it as a memoir. Just do this. But we're gonna do, because we're gonna do and yes, I'm gonna put masking tape on it. Um we are going to do a couple of actually we're gonna, can I skip it? No. Okay, let me see. We're gonna leave this one alone, but we are gonna do this. I want to do two, but I want to do it simultaneously. Yeah, we're gonna leave this alone and then we're gonna come back to it. We are gonna work on these two simultaneously, just like our friend Denise Love. See, it's inspired by her channel. You know, I gotta hurry up and watch before my free stuff. She hasn't. I'm already caught up with all her member, because the member thing ends in September 8th, and then pretty soon I'm like, oh, I need to put the washi tape. The washi tape. Let me go get some washi tape. I have some around here somewhere. So I know the other. Yeah, I do have some. But this one doesn't. It doesn't stick very well. So then we can use our little stencils. So and then I don't want. I'm gonna use Shane Hand gouache. I have it. You'll see. I have it already poured out. I did years ago. So we're gonna work with that because I love me some gouache. Ooh. some washi tape? Cause I ain't got. Okay, I have a lot of cute stuff like this from a while ago. I don't like this. I don't honestly I don't like vintage stuff, even though I'm vintage myself. But I don't like vintage. I don't do vintage. Like I have them because they came in some sort of boxes or craft boxes or whatever boxes. So we're gonna use this. This is a cute little vintage one. That way I could just throw it away. I do have Monet ones and now. I've been wanting to use those for a while, but because they're Monet, I'm like, yeah, I want to decorate with them. I don't want to use them. I do have the other tape too as well, but I don't want to use that tape because that tears the paper, the 100% cotton. So we're going to use, I figured this sketchbook, we're going to use it as our friend Denise Love uses her own sketchbook. Since this is 100% cotton, I'm going to do the front and back here. But we're going to do the, like, the mini paintings. Since this is a really good, it has, I do believe it has 30 or 60 pages. 68 pages. See, I told you. 68 pages front and back. Or 34 pages, like, singles. So, yeah, we're going to work in this for a while. And that way, if we're inspired or whatever, these are not perforated. This is the only thing I think these little journals messed up. They're not perforated because if you wanted to sell something, you can't. I mean, you can, but yeah, it's kind of weird. But well, for now, it's gonna stay on this sketchbook. But yeah, well, this is the perfect sizing thing. Oh. So I'm gonna block even the oh shoot. Even see, this is why I put washi. I'm putting this washi tape. Even though, yeah. So I said we're gonna be here for about an hour to an hour and a half. Probably more an hour and a half because we're already 33 minutes. And all I was doing is like, so those of you watching me on the replay, you can, for 30 minutes, you can fast forward this or a good 40 minutes. Because I was eating, I was doing this chatting and eating. I don't think you're gonna like that very much. You know what I'm saying? So it'd probably be like, this lady, all she was doing was eating in front of her face. Some people tell me that when they see my drink or my food that they get hungry. Sorry, I apologize if you were one of those. Oh Lord, now that I'm blocking things in, it's yeah. Um here. It's look at, it's very little. That's why I don't. That's why I do not like blocking things. But for today, we're just gonna do it. So I want to see how it looks as well. This washi tape is kind of thick. It's like the borders are thick. So you know we're gonna have a very small painting. You know why I don't like it? Because I feel like it's 100% cotton. So it's like I feel like in my view of the page, you should be rendering on kind of give it a mosh to the whole page. Like you're not giving it respective. You're masking a lot of it. And also because if you were to sell a painting, like how much painting would you get? You know what I'm saying? But I know in the our world we have to mask. I remember when I didn't know about this, and then people used to tell me, like my instructor, he was like, "Oh, you're not like masking, you're just using everything," and I was like, "Yeah," and I didn't really know it was a thing because I'm like, if you want to mask something for that, you have that's why you have frames, right, and borders. But I guess in the high art world, I mean, masking is a thing. But in my humble view, it's like the artist is cheating you. You'll see why. Versus something like this, a big painting versus something if I was to mask this, and it'll be just like this small. Just imagine that. I'm masking this, or you can get something like that. That's how I see it. So, okay. So we don't have that much on this one. Ooh. So I'm just gonna like, why did she? Yeah. But let me go get some more. Because apparently these I've had for a while. Okay, I found. Finally gonna use one of these Monet ones because this is the same size border as the vintage one that I'm using. And so yeah, so here goes Monet. Yeah, it's the exact same size as this one. Look at that. I'm good measuring. I have good measuring eyes. So I hope you guys having a lovely Sunday. You had a good weekend. Still trying to find. I think I'm gonna tomorrow if I don't start. If I don't have nothing showing up, I'm still gonna go quit my previous job, turn in my stuff because I'm not doing anything with them anyway. And that way I can collect my parts, which is my retirement that I've accumulated. And I accumulated quite a bit because it's a lot of money. Some people want it all. Ooh, you know what? Do this right now. Because this one, I'm going to put some of this other Monet. Ah! A lot of this I've had years. It just, I don't know. It's just like, not the fear, but I'm like, oh, I don't want to use it because it's so pretty. It's like, dude, if I keep doing that, I'm never going to use anything. So, might as well use it. See? And it's not even that good. I don't even know why I had it there. Okay. There we go. Alright, so our borders are taped and everything, even though I don't like it. Let me get a drink of my other stuff. Man, I'm thirsty today. Alright. Oh, let me go get that's right. Where? Oh, it's on the other side. Get it. Sorry guys, I'm back. Yeah, the my phone got hot. But anyway, I'm back. Okay, I am really back. So like, there we go. Okay, yeah. No, the phone gets heated, Marlene. It's okay. I'm probably gonna get a new phone at the end of the year, before the end of the year. And so I have the Shinhan ever since I bought them, the two sets. I poured them here, and these are like tight lid. It's going on 3 years this fall. And yeah, this is the one that I use most, so it's the most filled up. I just sprayed some water while we were trying to get it back up. And this is the one that I use the least, this set. I do believe this is the B set. And the A set is, as you can see, is more crackly. I did put some water so it will reconstitute. And this one is the one, this one is not the most used. It's because I only put a little bit of water, a little bit of and this one is a fluorescent, I believe. So I like some from this palette, but I like the majority from this palette. It says some of these okra, and it's like, why do they put so many muted stuff? I rather much have these earth and take all of 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. But that's the way Shinhan did it, I guess, in two different sets. But I like the bright, the blues, the greens, all of these, and some. I like the majority of this palette except for this 1, 2, 1, 2 out. These are okay. This is okay. Not. But yeah. So the this we don't, I don't really use, but I will spray it again, and then this is what we're gonna use. I've So yeah, this is the Shinhan not watercolor, the Shinhan gouache, and I use it like watercolor. I don't care about the light fastness because I use it to play around with. The one that my favorite gouache is Daniel Smith, as you know, and I work with it, a lot of it here on my channel, and I will continue because Daniel Smith is the most light fast. I don't care what nobody else says, it's the truth. The thing that one closest to it is probably Holbein, which I'm not going to spend all the money on Holbein gouache, because Daniel Smith for us here in the US is cheaper. Anyway, so yeah, this is kind of what I'm working with. So we're not gonna be here that long because, as you know, my phone, it gets heated. If it does gets heated again, um, I'm just gonna work off camera. But it shouldn't be take us that long since I tape everything. This is the visual journal, this genomics media. So I tape everything, and we're just gonna work with it like this simultaneously. Um, so I'm going to use. Oh, I need something more straight. Here we maybe, yeah, this one. My water's a little bit dirty, but that's okay. Um, we're just gonna spray this. I'm not gonna use a lot of water either. So we're just gonna do some landscapey stuff. Whatever comes to our mind. These are abstract watercolor paintings. Um, yeah, on this, and we're just gonna work on this like this with our either watercolor or wash, like watercolor. So I want to use these three for this one, and then for this one I'm gonna use these three for that one. Okay, so let's just use the green first so we can get rid of it. Ooh, look at that. Love it. Yeah, so I do use the Shinhan like watercolor, the gouache. Uh, like I said, I use to play around. It is not the most like fast. There are some, but I mean it is good gouache to practice your gouache skills and um, yeah, just to play around. So FYI, just for that. So I'm gonna work. Ooh, look at that. I love that. This must be like a phthalo because it is dark, bright, and beautiful. Ooh. I like this one. I want to put a little bit of this one's kind of creamy. Oh, look at that. It's Fred's. Okay, so now we're gonna use 1, 2, 3 on this one. This one looks like a wisteria, isn't it? Look at it. Looks like a wisteria, you guys. So, ooh, and it granulates a little bit, which it should. Yeah, it's almost identical to a wisteria. I just realized that. So, PJ, you missed the fact that I was eating on camera. I saw your video, PJ. Sorry about that. If you was hungry, I was hungry myself. Shoot. It's been really hot days on here, and it's gonna continue like this for a minute. I know it's hot all across the U.S. Southeast, but ooh, yeah, it's been some hot days. But hopefully this alleviates some. I've had a little bit of tension, like you said, not this alchemist per se, but um, some family affairs. But I'm okay, and I will continue. Ooh, let me. This one I didn't really like the way it mixed. I mean, I like the way it mixed. I just didn't like my stroke. We're just gonna go with the flow because I don't want to add more water. But yeah, so this is it's super easy. I just you see how I picked the color families. I could have picked this one. Oh, this one's kind of dirty. What did I use? I must have picked up some orange and then the blue. This is a periwinkle blue. I use it a lot. That's why I like this Shinhan gouache because it's like some of it acts like watercolor and some of it acts like watercolor gouache. Like a hybrid, but it's wet. I love it. And it does reconstitute. You can check out Denise Love. Hers is like super dry. She dries on a half. I don't dry mine, but they like I said they've been going on here for almost 3 years, so they're gonna have some crackly because I don't crack them open. But I like this. I bought it on Amazon for exactly to keep and they stay wet for like a good year and a half. They just this year they just started crackling more because I started because I fell in love with Daniel Smith gouache and from the tubes, so it's easier for me to grab a tube than. But I have this on hand, so I'm gonna use it more for these type of experiments. But yeah. Oh, let me go get my drink because I'm thirsty. Let me see if this one. Okay, this one's semi-dry. See, that's why we didn't put too much water. Look at that. Perfect, right? So don't use too much water. We're gonna use some of these pencils that we have here. Derwent drawing. Oh, you know what? No, we're not gonna use Derwent drawing. We're gonna use what you gave us. I finally, because I remember I told you that I'm fixing little by little my room, my studio. So we are gonna use, I put all the tritones here, the ones that I got from the Kohinoor, and our friend gave us, PJ gave me a couple years ago. I believe it was this one that she sent in one rainbow pencil. And since then I managed to get a couple more, including this fat one that I love. And yeah, so I have 3 rainbow pencils now. So cool, huh? Oh no, 4, yeah, 3. So this is so yeah, and then I found this one. So we're just gonna use it. Rainbow pencils. So I'm gonna use this. Okay, this one on here, the fat one over there, and this 7-in-1. Boom. I want to see how this one. Oh, I don't like that one. Well, this one's harder. The jumbo one, it's harder to write on. Look at that. 7-in-1 rainbow. We're gonna work with. Okay. When we're done here, we're gonna rainbow this out. Yes, we are. And then that'll be it. I have this. I love this little Pilot Juicy paint. I think I got it. It is gold. And then we have our Posca here, our white Posca. So we are just going to, I like this, the rainbow effect. Oh, look at, oh, you guys, it's too juicy. Okay. Yeah, it's super juicy. That's okay. I've had to use it in a long time. It's called Pilot Juice Paint. It's super juicy. It's small and mighty. Wow, I've forgotten about that. Before we do our dots, let me just do this quickly. Oh man, this is, yeah. I think I have to get new ones of these because they're not really playing anymore. Quit playing with my heart. I don't know why I'm singing 90s stuff. Probably because I went to Pomona, where I grew up yesterday, and it's like, it reminded me, you guys. Shoot, none of these work anymore. Yeah, I have to probably start getting new ones. Quit playing games with my heart. Let me go. Where's the other one? Oh, the cherry, my favorite. The cherry one always never fails. There we go. See? The cherry, because it's my favorite. Even though this one is all wore out, all beat up. Cherry for the win. There we go. We're just gonna splatter away. We were supposed to do some mark making, but we're not. Well, actually we are. If I follow the lines. If I follow the leader. I think that was a song, wasn't it? Follow the leader, I think I might have heard it somewhere a long time ago. Okay, I liked, yeah. This one's small. So we're gonna do some dots, and then that'll be it on here. Because apparently it doesn't want to work with us. See, we're not gonna do too many white dots because it has a lot of going on already, and I don't want to be a party pooper. I bet you didn't know I was gonna say that, huh? We're just gonna let this dry now because I need to drink my soda, you guys. My pop, whatever that is. Quit playing games with my heart. Oh my god, that song get out of my head. Ah, it's the Backstreet Boys. No, yeah, it is the Backstreet Boys. I should've known from the start. And it's probably because I said I'm vintage. So some of you out there are like, oh damn, she really old. This lady. I'm not OLD. I am in my middle ground. Sometimes my nephews is hard for them now. Also because they told me that I don't have kids, so they don't really have much to compare it with. And then they realize that I'm like way older than them. Not that much. Some of them I'm only like 6, 7 years with my older siblings, and they've had kids. This is kind of fun. So yeah. I should have known from the start. So let me put a little bit more juice of this. So we're gonna start using these Shane palettes. Oh yeah, for fun, for funsies. And I like that it has a silicone. And it worked really well for me. And you don't have to just use Shanghai. You can use anything you want on there. And I do tend to put a before I do that, I do tend to put a little bit of alcohol when I know that I'm not gonna use them for a while. And they never molded. Never, ever, ever. De los nevers. Never molded. And I live in a warm climate. Oh look, and it has this little thing. Oh, I guess this is the front because it has, oops, it has the little thing you can take off. I just realized that. Oopsie. And I must have opened it the other way. Yeah, I did. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna take off this tape because I'm getting irritated. And we're just gonna do the, oh no. I said I was gonna let it dry, huh? Okay, I'm gonna let it, I'm already taking it off. So we are gonna let it dry, but I'm gonna take it off first. And then we're gonna go to the first page. And we are going to scribble away because when we are stressed, we scribble our stuff. And then I'm gonna be out of here because it's getting hot, and I don't want the cell phone to do what it just did. It just did, but ooh. Some people. So this washi tape, it did what it's supposed to do. It is kind of thick. See the border? See what I meant? Where I feel like I'm cheating if somebody was to buy this. I hate to say it, but Denny's love is right. So she started doing this. Ooh, oh Lord. So this one is okay. This one is pulling a little bit. This washi tape, but I'm going to work it the other way. Yeah, there we go. So it only pulled just a tiny bit, not much. So I guess washi tape does pull this well. You just have to be careful. Boom. There we go. So look at that. She was right. But see what I mean? The border is so wide. I would have done like a more painting, more like here. But they look, I gotta give it to her. They look nice like that. So this whole thing is gonna be masked. Not this to this width, but it is gonna be. Let me so this is how we do that. See, I've taken her tips, but this is still me because she doesn't do all that. She actually does pattern. Let me see what Marlene says. Okay. Yeah, Marlene, you always say that. I mean, yours, everybody's stuff comes out different. Like, you just have to learn to accept. Like, I like this. A lot of people remember the mess that I did. I think you saw it, PJ, but I like it because when it folds, it looks really cool. The effects. But for a lot of people, they would have been like, "Oh, I don't like that." But for me, oh, looks so good. We did the right choice. Excellent choice, Maria, by following Denise Love. I feel like it needs a little more of this and that, but we're just gonna let it. Ooh, I don't know if I can scribble on here now. I think it's still wet, you guys. I don't want to chance it. So we are gonna leave it here, and we're just gonna leave that page for another day. But I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you in another video. Take care. Happy Sunday, either way. And bye bye. And thank you for the rainbow pencils. They're my favorite. They're so nice. Oh, this jumbo. Oh, I cannot wait to see how they look on the page because they're all a little bit different. Look at the legs. They're all a little bit different. Ooh. Tritone Koinor and Hearthmouth Magic. I want to get more of these. I love Chucky pencils. I love Chucky pencils. And this one, this is super juicy. Okay, thank you.